In today's video, I will be covering some of the most used interrogatives, so you can start asking questions in Portuguese with confidence. They are magic words that will help you interact and move forward on your conversation skills. This is a useful video for beginners, but also for more advanced students that lack confidence asking questions. If you are learning Portuguese, don't forget to subscribe and check out the variety of videos I have developed over the last 4 years. Bom, e agora, vamos começar! When, how, where, why. These are interrogative adverbs because they do not replace any noun. Let's start with onde. In European Portuguese, one of the first questions you hear or you learn as a student is, where are you from? De onde és? Onde means where. It can be combined with the preposition de to ask about the origin of something or someone with the verb to be, ser. It can also be used to inquire about the location of something or someone. Here we can use ser or estar. Remember that we use onde é for things that don't move, like countries, cities, streets, and onde está for movable objects. Here are some examples. Onde estás? Eu vou buscar-te. Where are you? I'll pick you up. Onde é o Café Majestic? Where is the Café Majestic? Onde estão os meus óculos? Where are my glasses? Onde ficaste nas férias? Where did you stay on vacation? Now we have como. Como means how. As an interrogative adverb, it can be used to ask about someone's mood or a state of health, usually used with the verb estar. Como estás? Como te sentes? How are you? How do you feel? When combined with the verb ser, you will be asking someone to describe a person, about permanent traits or their personality or looks. It is also used to ask about places. In other situations, can be similar to the English use of how does it look like or how does it work. Vou conhecer o teu amigo hoje. Como é ele? I'm meeting your friend today. What's he like? Como é o curso de mecânica na tua escola? How is the mechanics course at your school? Be aware that the what in the question, what's your name, does not translate directly to the Portuguese. We say much more, como te chamas? Qual é o teu nome is less common. Before I move to the next interrogative, don't forget that I have a video all dedicated to the different ways of asking what in English, where I cover qual, que, o que, and the use of é que in questions. Next we have quando. Quando vais viajar para Portugal? When are you traveling to Portugal? Quando means when. It can be used to plan something ahead, but it can have the same meaning when used to speak about past events or situations, as in, quando chegaste a casa? When did you get home? Combined with the preposition since, forming since when, it can literally mean you're asking about the beginning of something. Estás em Portugal desde quando? You've been in Portugal since when? Also, as in English, this combination can express the same surprise, irony. Vais a uma festa numa noite de semana? Desde quando? You're going to a party on a weeknight. Since when? Combined with the word até, it can also mean until when. Até quando queres ficar na praia? Está a ficar frio. Until when do you want to stay at the beach? It's getting cold. Finally, we have porque and porquê. Porque is a tricky word in Portuguese because it means because, used when you want to justify a reason why. However, the same word as an interrogative means why. Pay attention to the pronunciation of porque. The final E in porque is silent, very different from the Spanish. Also different from porque, another form of Y, with a nasal sound at the end. So what is the difference between porque and porquê? Porquê is usually used as a standalone Y, either after a sentence or another question. Tu gostas de fazer bolos. Porquê? You like to bake. Why? Vais embora. Porquê? You're leaving. Why? Many times it's possible to replace the same questions by the expression porquê. Why is it that? At the beginning. Porquê que vais embora? Why are you leaving? Porque can also be followed by não in sentences like Por que não vens comigo? Why don't you come with me? Remember that I also have a video on how to easily ask questions without interrogatives. I hope you feel more confident using these interrogatives now. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a like and a comment. Share with me how long have you been studying Portuguese and how has your progress been? Até a próxima!